Hello, good morning, and this is Aidan with your regular update on the 2nd of May 2012. Please, before we begin, could you increase the quality of your YouTube video by pressing on the little round cog button on the bottom right of your video screen and pushing the quality up to 1080 pixels in high definition. You will then be able to see the charts and markings in much greater detail. And not very much to add today, really. We're just continuing very nicely with the expected projection for European equity indices illustrated here with the French CAC. We had a 5 up in what is an impulse, and since then, just on Q, we had a little retracement, which I believe is just the beginning of this little retracement. I expect us to fall to about 3,100 or possibly even lower, and then carry on higher into 3,300. This will either be wave 4 to coincide with this wave 2, which will then require one more final push lower, or this will be a very large wave 2 in case this from here is a full completed impulsive sequence, which is possible. If the latter is the case, then we will top around 3,300 or 3,400 and then fall quite dramatically for a good month or more in a third wave move lower. The targets in that case will extend way below 2,800, so we're expecting a 20% or so decline for the CAC. And my only other chart is the broker-dealers index in the United States. Which, of course, the largest components of which are Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley, so those individual equity names could be a good way to play this. And we have what I believe a very neat 5-wave impulsive sequence lower. I will label it in front of you right now. This is wave 1, 2, 3, a triangle in a wave 4, and a wave 5 here. We've since had wave A, we will probably have a wave B, and then have a wave C higher. When that happens, I will want to short US broker-dealers, or capital markets as the index is now called, expecting quite a big drop to about 29 or more. And the final non-equity final chart is one of Eurodollar, which has broken its ascending trend line and is quite likely on its way down to 130 or possibly new lows. This will coincide undoubtedly with weakness in European equity markets. I believe that back there at about 130, Eurodollar will actually base for quite a substantial move higher, which is weakness in the dollar. This will also coincide with the dollar Swiss, possibly finishing its contracting triangle that I have highlighted. If this is wave A, then we need a contracting triangle in wave B, and then a wave C down to about 85 centimes. In one of the previous updates, I was looking for a 1 or so % rise to about 91.80 or 92 something, not exceeding 92.50. And so far we've had the high of about 91.50. So the contracting triangle is still very much in play, here highlighted by my red lines. And once that breaks, I will expect quite rapid declines to about 85 centimes. We have to remember that the final leg of the contracting triangle does throw over the line, but it really ought not exceed this high here of 92.50. So long as that holds, we hold on to this contracting triangle and expect dollar to weaken dramatically in the first couple of days or maybe first week of May. This will coincide with the final leg of strength in equity indices and set up a nice base in the dollar, which will then move over 10 figures for dollar Swiss and much higher. This will coincide with great weakness in equity indices and will probably also help with dollar yen's expected move higher. Now dollar yen is a very interesting trade, and in the 15-minute chart from Tuesday's low we have a perfect impulsive sequence: wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4 and wave 5, where every single wave very neatly subdivides. We've probably so far had a wave A, we will pedal along in wave B and dampen a wave C to about 80, which will set up a very good base for a move north of 85 yen per dollar. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you will come again. Bye bye.